It's been years since The Big Bang Theory wrapped up its 12-season reign as one of television's most successful sitcoms. For over a decade, it brought us the quirks and charms of four brilliant but socially awkward scientists, and the people who challenged, balanced, and loved them. Then came Young Sheldon, a prequel that proved surprisingly touching, adding heart and depth to the eccentric origin story of Sheldon Cooper. Now, whispers have become reality. Another Big Bang Theory spin-off is in the works. And before you roll your eyes and wonder whether the Big Bang universe has anything left to offer, consider this: it might just be the most exciting chapter yet. What we know, so far, while details are still under wraps, the upcoming spin-off is being developed by none other than Chuck Lorre, the mastermind behind the original series and many other hit comedies. Warner Brothers Television and Max, formerly HBO Max, are partnering on the project, and though they're keeping specifics close to the vest, rumors suggest it won't be another origin story. Instead, it's poised to explore new territory, perhaps even returning to some fan-favorite characters in the present day. And that's where things get intriguing: why this spin-off might actually work. We're living in a golden age of reboots, reimaginings, and nostalgia-fueled sequels. But the best of them, like Better Call Saul or Cobra Kai, don't just rehash old stories. They deepen them. They reframe beloved characters in surprising new lights, offering fresh insight without losing the essence that made them great. That's exactly what this next Big Bang Theory spin-off has the potential to do. Imagine catching up with Penny and Leonard as new parents navigating suburban chaos while raising a child who might be smarter than Sheldon. Or what if we drop in on Raj, now thriving in a post-dating app world where he's found confidence and maybe, even finally, love. There's even potential for a darker twist, a drama-comedy hybrid centered around Howard and Bernadette as they juggle high-powered careers, midlife identity crises, and the demands of parenthood. The possibilities are as endless as the quantum equations Sheldon used to scribble on whiteboards. The secret sauce. Character growth. What made The Big Bang Theory work wasn't just its nerdy jokes or comic book references. It was the character's slow, believable evolution. Watching Sheldon learn empathy, Leonard grow a backbone, or Penny discover her own intelligence was like watching friends grow up in real time. Over 279 episodes, viewers laughed and cried through career changes, heartbreaks, engagements, and family drama. This new spin-off has an opportunity to take those arcs further. In today's TV landscape, audiences crave nuance and emotional complexity. They want comedies that hit close to home, shows that embrace both laughter and vulnerability. A show that revisits these characters in new stages of life, older, wiser, maybe a bit bruised, could strike a powerful chord. A universe worth expanding. The Big Bang Theory didn't just build a show, it built a universe. One filled with comic shops, Dungeons and Dragons nights, awkward office parties, and long-standing friendship rituals. It created a world where intelligence was celebrated but never idolized, and where emotional growth was just as heroic as scientific discovery. A new series in this universe doesn't have to follow the same structure or pacing. It could be a mockumentary-style sitcom, a single-camera dramedy, or even an anthology. We could follow a completely new character who intersects with the original gang in unexpected ways. Maybe a former student of Sheldon's or a cousin of Amy Farrah Fowler starting her own academic journey. And there's room to go deeper. What does it mean to be the smart one in a family, or the odd one out in a world that's rapidly changing? What happens when childhood brilliance meets adult anxiety? These are questions the Big Bang universe is uniquely suited to explore. Tapping into the zeitgeist. Let's be honest, the original Big Bang Theory wasn't perfect. Critics often took issue with its laugh track, gender dynamics, and early stereotypes. But it evolved. It listened. It got smarter, more inclusive, and, most importantly, more emotionally resonant. This new spin-off has a chance to reflect our current moment. With mental health now a mainstream topic, STEM fields grappling with diversity, and friendship redefined in a post-pandemic world, the show could strike a chord with both old fans and new viewers. Imagine characters grappling with imposter syndrome, navigating tech ethics, or dealing with aging parents, all while still debating which Star Trek captain was best. Nostalgia with purpose. There's a difference between fan service and meaningful continuity. The best spin-offs don't just name drop. They give us closure, surprise, and the warm feeling of coming home to characters who still matter. And if the writers strike the right balance, humor, heart, and a little chaos, this spin-off could be more than a cash grab. It could be a love letter to one of the most influential sitcoms of the 21st century. Who should be in it? The million-dollar question. Who's coming back? Jim Parsons, Sheldon, has said goodbye to the character on screen, but remains an executive producer and narrator on Young Sheldon, which ended in 2024. He might make a cameo, but it's unlikely he'll be a lead. Kaylee Cuoco, Penny, Johnny Galecki, Leonard, Kunal Nayyar, Raj, and Simon Helberg, Howard, have all expressed affection for their roles. Any of them could be a lead, or appear in recurring arcs. Even more exciting is the possibility of building the show around a supporting character. Stuart the comic book store owner, Leslie Winkle's academic misadventures, or even one of Sheldon's grown-up students, mentored in his unmistakable image. The best spin-offs don't necessarily cling to the main cast, they branch out while honoring their roots. Final thoughts: another Big Bang Theory spin-off is coming, and this time, it might actually be worth your time. Not because it promises to recapture lightning in a bottle, but because it doesn't have to. All it needs to do is build on what came before with care, creativity, and a little bit of courage. The universe is expanding, and in it, there's room for more laughter, more learning, and a whole lot of love, for science, for stories, and for each other. So set your DVRs and dust off your Bazinga shirts. The Big Bang isn't over, it's just evolving. Let me know if you'd like a version tailored for a blog, magazine, or social media.